Okay, I'm finally here. Finally near the end to Nier Replicant. But I did a little bit more grinding off of stream. I immediately picked up a second giant egg. I just haven't upgraded it yet, or upgraded the Phoenix Sword yet, or gotten the Pyrite. I just focus on leveling up the main character. So, words are still at 90. But first things first, we can we'll head back to Parcel's village. We'll get all of the pink moonflower seeds we need. Or maybe we won't, because the game's gonna immediately drop all of its frames. Let's try that again then. Alright, let's try that again. We want to head back to Parcel's village. That we can get all of the pink moonflower seeds we need. Five. I can get 5 here, that's 10, which means I've got all of the ones I need. 6, so I've got 11. Didn't think I'd be able to get more than 5. 16. 21. So now we head off to the desert, hand in the stuff at the desert, and then we are done with all the side missions.
Oh there.
I've noticed that I'm really quiet now because one, the music was very somber, and two, this is really it. I've pretty much come to the end of Nier Replicant. Even though I don't need the like subdued bracelet they drop. I can still get XP from fighting them. And that's one dead. And I get a metal piercing again. Alright, so now we go hand in the 10 moonflower seeds, and that's it. We've completed all the side missions in Nier Replicant. And it's just reaching max level, getting all the pyrite, and then hoping I get the words I need in my final run through of the Lost Shrine.
I've got your seeds.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your desert flowers.
I'll make the prettiest flower garden you've ever seen. Quest 100. After all that time, I finally made it to 100% in side quests. I don't know if moonflowers can even grow on the desert autumn, but we got them to her. I'm hoping I can get the last 8 levels I need on the stream relatively fast. It means we'll have to head back to the underground weapons facility. Ugh. But before then, I'll head off to... I'd back to Pastor's village and save the game there, and then we'll go for the diary and hopefully get some pyrite.
Oh, there.
I do still need a bunch of that. That's the only thing I haven't got my hands on yet, pyrite, but I've got the giant eggs I need. As soon as I load back into the game after ending my stream, first item I pick up, giant egg. So I immediately ran back to the save point and saved my game, because it's like, what were the odds I was going to get it on my first go? May as well now. I'm just planting these for the sake of planting them now. Because I can. Oh no, that one's not meant to be that. Hold on. That one's meant to be pink. Thank God I put indigo down instead of pink. I don't have as many pink as I do indigo. And then we end off with indigo. Oh, there it is. Pink. Oh, no. I honestly didn't think I would have had enough pink moonflower seeds to plant here. So, indigo, pink, indigo, pink, and then indigo. I will just water all of them and then save the game just in case, you know, I have to slow down again so I don't lose all of this. And then we'll go into the diary. Because even though I've titled this the end of Nier Replicant, I don't know. There could be a bit more that I can do. Before, you know, actually ending this. I don't know, that might actually figure out how to get the rest of the words. I might just decide, you know what? We're gonna get the rest of the words. Or maybe getting up to max level and getting the pyrite takes much longer than I thought. Yeah, beating everything might take slightly longer than I thought. I think this garden is going to look very nice when all these flowers grow. And I have to play through this game again through part 1 because apparently you get achievements for beating some of the bosses in a certain amount of time. So I do actually want to do that.
Yeah.
The world of the recycled vessel.
Whether where I am makes no sense. One day it's so hot you gotta wear shorts and shirt. Next day it's cold enough that it's snowing. And it's almost May. Yeah, that's the weather for you. Weather can be freaky sometimes. I remember it snowed what, over Easter one point in my country. It was great, and also out of nowhere. Also one time, like, I think it was around February or March time, we had dandelions start growing, and they only really start growing around springtime, so weather is very strange sometimes. I'm hoping I could get a lot of the pyrite I actually need in this one run through, so I don't have to do that many. I wouldn't mind actually going through these if repeated run-throughs of these actually were worth it. With going through this third door with these super tough enemies that can actually kill me very easily, even though I'm literally 8 levels away from max level. But all they give me is 10,000 experience points and 50,000 gold. Like, Fool's Accord was the most rewarding thing, and I got that partway through this. Oh. But I also can't forget about the mission where a guy will pay you a bunch of money for every single sheep you kill riding the boar. Even then, it's... definitely doesn't feel worth it, really. They died very fast. That's one arm broken. Now I've just got to break the other one. Nope, missed. If I want to get the most damage possible, I need it to swing the right arm, because the way it moves around, I'm able to actually hit the arm I've exposed. I don't know if that'll... Nah. I wasn't sure if that'll kill it or not. This will. Use that again. I'll get 3 of them. Alright, this one's pretty easy to get through and pretty quick. Oh great, now I've aggroed all of them. I can't see anything. I'm out. I'm free. I killed 2 of the balls while stuck there, but I'm free. Oh. There we are. Oh, I actually got through that all relatively quickly now. Hold on. There we are. That should be loud enough. Rusted clump, rusted clump, rusted clump, copper ore. Gold ore, rusted clump, rusted clump. Titanium alloy.
See.
Yeah, I've learned those really tough ones. I don't actually have to fight here. I can just run past them and leave. And that's gonna save me so much more time running back through this area. Because having to not break off their armor and then take them out is usually like quite time consuming. Nah, I don't have to do that anymore. Now I can leave. Gold ore. Found my way. Pyrite. I got my first piece of it. Pyrite. I mean iron ore, iron ore. I just realized I forgot to equip foolish me, I forgot to equip item drop rate because I don't know, I just like having that. I don't know if it affects those crates or not, but I just like having it on. You know, just on the off chance it does actually affect the drop rate of items from them. There we are. So we've got one bit of pyrite.
Something I feel. I know it.
So what, 3, 4, I think we need 6 more?
The dire. Yeah.
I believe we need about 6 more. Right, Grimoire Vice, come over here. Drop rate. Item drop rate. I would have been a much higher level in this game, honestly, if I'd remembered to put the spells that I like using to have EXP up instead of item drop rate when I was grinding. Would have made it so much quicker. I was killing so many enemies with item drop rate. I was wondering why I wasn't getting much XP from the enemies. Using the wrong bloody word, wasn't I? Right, they're dead. Oh. Dead. I'll just use a full recovery potion. Capsule. And dead. Getting through all this a lot quicker now thanks to the extra power I have, as well as the strength capsules and strength drops. Recovery potion. One arm down. Oh, missed. This'll do a lot. Yes. This won't do much, but... Swing with the right. Swing with your left arm. Left arm. Oh well. Don't know why I didn't immediately apply this. At least I'm finally doing some noticeable damage to the balls when I've got the strength drop up, but it's only when I've got the strength drop up. Wish I just had a bit more damage so I could take out everything quicker. Like, come on, I'm at max level. These things should not be taking this many hits to take out. I mean, granted, even without the strength drop, it's still somewhat noticeable damage, but definitely nowhere near where I would like it. I'm gonna have to go back to Seafront after this to get some more strength drops. Because I've only got how many left? None. I'm completely out of strength drop. And without them, I'm not gonna be able to get through these quickly. There we are. And now we're back into the third part again. The clamp, rustic clamp, pepper, ore. Why is titanium alloy considered a rare drop while pyrite isn't? And why can I not get pyrite more often if it's not considered a rare drop? Pyrite isn't considered a rare drop here. Can I not get more? Oh, I almost forgot about these boxes here. Gold ore, copper ore, rustic clump. Oh. Oh. Keep letting these things knock my health down, because then hopefully I can get through to the next part sooner. Or, you know, come out of this so I can repeat the cycle sooner. Gold ore, iron ore, meteorite, iron ore, amber, iron ore. How come these things are... How come the physical attacks are doing more to me than the magic attack? I wish there was so many more boxes I could get items from there. I have more chances to get the pyrite I need.
Something I feel. I know it.
Well, we'll use this moment now to head off and upgrade everything we need just to, or upgrade everything we can just to see what we've got. And also so I can actually take a proper count of how much pyrite I actually need to, like, finish maxing out all the weapons I have. Still can't believe I haven't got all the words yet though in this game. Oh, that being stuck at 90 words is gonna drive me nuts, because like, I want to get all the words I need. I just want all the words so I can say that I've done all of it. The only thing I haven't done then is the achievements, but at least then I can say I've at least 100%ed the game.
What can I help you?
Strength weapons. I can get quite a bit up. Alright, so we'll start off with this one. We'll read that story. So I need 2 pyrite. I can read that one. So we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pyrite, that's what we need.
Come.
But we've now completed every single two-handed sword. All of them are level 4 now. Just one more one-handed sword and a few spears. So we'll start by reading this story. I love him with all my heart, as he does me. When we cross paths outdoors, he sends signals with his eyes that only I can understand. He treasures my gifts so much, he keeps them locked away in a safe. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better lover. I can't believe this. My best friend deceived the love of my life and stole him from me. One moment he was there, the next he was gone. All that remains are some of my gifts, which are scattered across his empty room. Everything else of value has been sold at the village marketplace. This will not stand. He hasn't abandoned me. He's just being tricked by that woman. I know he still has feelings for me. He must. I'm far more beautiful than she is, and he knows it. Oh yes, he knows. But I must make him see the truth, and quickly. I have to get her away from him. I have to kill her. Kill. Hurry up and kill. Consumed by her madness, the woman slaughtered the young husband and wife, hacking them with such force that the blade of her sword warped. The woman then went into hiding, leaving behind only clumps of unrecognizable meat and a sword with a horrible bent blade. But no matter how many smiths attempted to repair the sword, it never again retained its original shape. Ooh. And this is the last Phoenix Sword. This is a story of a long time ago. Of a long time ago. No. Let me try that again. This is a story of a time long ago. There was once a beautiful bird with resplendent feathers that lived a quiet life deep in the forest. One day, a lost child wandered into the woods. He came from a place of famine and had been abandoned in the forest as a way to reduce the number of mouths to feed. Taking pity on the feeble, starving child, the beautiful bird plucked one of its own feathers and gave it to him. When he returned home, his family was overjoyed by the feather and permitted him to live with them once more. Hearing the child's story, one person after another descended on the forest to tell the beautiful bird how poor and unfortunate they were. Each time, the bird would pluck a feather and give it away. Until it had no more to give, and its once beautiful visage had become shabby beyond recognition. The shabby bird had no regrets. One day, the original child appeared before the shabby bird, which was featherless and freezing cold. He had come seeking a bird with resplendent feathers, that he might repay the creature's earlier kindness. Overjoyed, the shabby bird said to the child, It is I you seek. If I might beg a favour, would you hold me to your chest and warm my freezing body? Sparing a single glance at the shabby bird, the child called it a liar and cut it down with a larger blade. He then roasted the bird, ate every last part, and set out anew to find the beautiful bird who had once saved his life. Oh. Yep, now it is literally just the pyrite we need. How strong is that sword? 760. Not really that good. But then again, I am comparing it to Fool's Lament, which is max damage, the highest magical power any sword has given me, and apparently also the weights are very heavy. Even though this sword is extra heavy. Wow, the Phoenix Sword is better by 30 and weighs much less than Iron Will. Ow. Screw you! Get out of my way! Let me leave. Thank you. What I'm gonna do first is I'm actually gonna go and back to the underground weapons facility, and we're gonna work our way up to max level. Then once we've reached max level, then we're gonna head off back into the diary, because hopefully then those extra 8 levels will give me the last little push I need to get through it as quickly as humanly possible, so that I can farm the pyrite more effectively. And then hopefully we can get the 8 pieces of pyrite we need, as long as Dragonlance doesn't need more. I'll be very upset if Dragonlance needs more than 3 pyrite. Actually, I may as well look ahead of time, since that is the lowest level 1. Yeah, since that is my lowest level weapon, I may as well have a look. Yeah, Dragon Lance. Description, location, weapon store. Nope. Nope, skipping the weapon story, we're not reading that. The Dragonlance previously appeared in Drakengard as Knight's Vow. Yes, but what does it need to upgrade? Upgrade materials, here we are. Alright, so... No. Weapon stats, no. Upgrade materials, here we are. Oh no, so basically all I need is the 3 Pyrite, and then to upgrade Silver Lance to max, or Dragon Lance to max level, I then need 5 Silver Ore, I've got that. 3 Meteorites and 1 Simple Machine. I've got all of that. Yeah, once I get those 8 pieces of Pyrite I need, I've upgraded every single weapon to max. Do batch assign. Oh yeah, no, everything's set to item drop rate. The only thing that's never set to item drop rate is this sword. Can I get there in time? Yes. Oh, yeah, I also need to get my hands on some strength drops as well, so... fighting these things is going to help. Damn it! I mistimed that. Spirit drop. Natural rubber. Oh my god, kinda your magic, it's not helpful. Ooh. Item drop. I wonder what it dropped. Leather boots. How much money do I have now? 990,000. The only part I don't like about having to get to the underground weapons facility to grind up fast is having to slowly jog through Emil's mansion. And then after having to slowly jog through his mansion, I then have to run down to the good grind spot to actually, you know, start grinding up the experience points I need. What level am I anyway? 91. Yeah, it is 8 more levels. I don't know why I thought I was 92. Ow. I wish I could fight all those small shades in the third door in the diary here. The way they... And I mean the first group of small shades I fight. Because I feel like being able to repeat that fight much more than this one will actually get me more XP. Just a shame that I can't get anything better than 30% words. 107,000 XP. I like how my first swing with Fool's Lament can't kill the big guys, but the second swing, oh yeah, no, the second swing of my light combo is strong enough to kill them, even if they are at full health. Everything so quickly now. If I run through this entire floor like this and then go down to the third floor, then come back up to the second floor, I don't even know which is more efficient, just fighting the group of small shades at the beginning of the third floor, or fighting my way through the whole third floor. I mean, second floor. I'm in second floor. Like, I know there's the big shade here I fight. That can give XP, but I don't know if that's like worth running all the way through to that point. Or if I should just focus on the swarm of small ones at the beginning of the second floor. Never mind. Oh, scared the daylights out of me, that. Just a test severe emergency alarm thing. I'm just gonna quickly go get a drink. Sorry if that scared everyone. I forgot that was even happening today. I'll be back in a moment though. Ah, I got my drink. Had the bloody warning come up a second time, and I don't know why. Yep, if that happens again, I'll just have to quickly check my phone, make sure it is nothing bad, and then get back to stream if it's nothing important. Oh, but no. The thing is, I knew my country was doing it because they've been advertising it for ages, and I just forgot about it. I forgot that I've got 99 thick diaries. The rare drop from the biggest shade I've got 99 of because of how much I've just been grinding here, not been selling them. I mean, I can pretty much sell everything now, or like lots of other stuff because I pretty much know what I need. There we are. They're all eliminated. Ugh. Right. 51,000. All of this and I've barely made a dent in the amount of XP I need to level up. I wish these enemies would yield more XP. Or gather around me more so I can just swing easier, take them out quicker. One of those two things would be nice. They swarm me more so I can hit them all more consistently and take them out faster, or they yield more experience points per kill. I don't know, give me some sort of like hit multiply that. Give me a boatload of XP for, you know, hitting a bunch of enemies. You know, like in Drakengard, having a long combo gives me more XP. Or give me a like large chunk of XP. 13,000, so we've almost reached level 92. I wish more shades appeared in this little corridor. Because here they can't really avoid me unless they stand way back, but with how my attacks work, I'm always going to be moving forwards with them. So eventually I'm going to catch up. 4,000. There we are. Alright, so I can essentially kill all of them now. 1,327 attack. Just a shame all this leveling up doesn't seem to have too much effect on the diary, which it did. Not like, you know, a massive one, so like I one-shot all the enemies in the third door. You know, just a noticeable amount so I can actually just get through it quickly. To be honest, I wish I could kill all of the shades in the first two areas as fast as I do the large swarm of shades I get in the third part of the third door. And also I would like to be able to kill the 3 balls quickly. I don't care about how quickly the enemies can kill me. I will happily play it as like, they hit me once, I am dead, but as long as I hit them once, they die. I'm happy to play it like that. If I have to. If it means I can get through the game quickly, I am happy to play it like that. Play the entire game with everyone on 1 hit point. I mean, then again, I will have the big advantage because I've got what is it, Dark Blast, and I'll be able to take out all of the, well, not all of them, but a good portion of the magic projectiles fired my way. And then there's Dark Lance, which can go through a lot of them, so I can definitely take out the enemies easily. Oh, and also Dark Gluttony, that lets me absorb them as well, so I can definitely negate some bullet health. Like this way. I'm so quiet now. I'm just focused on trying to farm these shades as effectively as possible. You know what I really should have done? I really should have planned like a list of topics I could talk about while streaming. You know, just so I had something, so I didn't have to like sit here and try and think about what am I going to talk about while I'm here mindlessly grinding. My brain slowly starts to switch off as I endlessly wipe out shades and the where did that come from, Autumn? I'm just curious. Where did the compliment come from? I'm sorry, I'm not very good at sudden like words of endearment or like kindness. Just considered towards viewers. I mean, the thing is, I'm here to entertain, so it's important to be considerate of viewers, because viewers want to watch either really good gameplay or someone being, you know, funny and entertaining. I've got good gameplay, but when a lot of the time when it's single player games, the good gameplay can only get you so far. I feel like good gameplay to keep people invested in watching you stream, I feel, is usually from competitive games. So if you're really good at a competitive game, that'll keep viewers easily. You don't have to be as entertaining. But if you're a variety streamer or you play a lot of single player games like I do, then you do actually need to have a bit more. Then you do have to put a bit more effort into being entertaining yourself. Especially if the game you're playing is like really boring, but you're playing it because you do want to see what the game's like. And of course, one of the only ways I'm really gonna be able to like keep viewers is to be entertained as much as I can be. Because I'm going to admit, I looked up a bunch of streaming tutorials for small streamers. One of them was keep talking constantly, because you don't know when someone's gonna appear. And if they appear at the worst possible time when you're being dead quiet, then they're gonna find the stream boring and leave. That's why I could never do a Let's Play. If I did, it'll be those non-commentary ones. I've never been much of a fan of non-commentary Let's Plays. Because nothing against people who make non-commentary Let's Plays. Some people like to show off their gameplay and are very self-conscious or have like social anxiety and that, don't like the sound of their own voice, which is part of the reason why I don't listen back to my own streams and why I don't really like try and edit many funny videos, because listening to myself talk, like not for a recording, I sound fine. I'm fine with it. My voice doesn't sound as high-pitched as it does through the recordings, and I just listen to it, I'm like, oh, I hate it so much. I mean, even having to listen to myself read out, what was it, the Devil Queen's story part 4, it's like, oh no. I keep slurring my words because of my lisp. But I mean, I was also able to find that, and I I just need to download the video because I've made the clip. I just need to use one of those expensive mics. Yes. Yeah, because I did a university course on media production, and in that media course, part of it was making something called radio dramas, which it's something that's still done to this day. Like, radio dramas are still being made. And so we looked a little bit at microphones and all of that, and like some of the stuff you need. So I had a word with my lecturer that was teaching that. I was like, so where would you recommend I get a good microphone from? And he's like, oh, here. And he just sent me a link to a website. I was like, okay. And then I looked through, I was like, do you have any? And I found like some mics, a couple of mics I like. So I asked him, like, do you have any recommendations out of these? Like, well, it really depends on what you're using it for. So I was like, oh, so what I should do is listen to the recordings they had up of the mic so I could hear how it sounded and decide for myself, and that's pretty much what I did. So I ended up getting myself a Super Lux R102. That's the microphone I use. It's a two-way microphone, so there's like, so it captures audio from the front and the back. But of course, with how I've set everything up, it only records it really from, well, it always records it from both sides, but with how I've set up on my mic arm, I only use one half of it to record stuff. And before, I do have to say that, before I really messed up with the mic, because I thought the way the mic worked was, I had to like have it on its side pointed at me, like, and have the top of it pointed at me. No, it turns out I had to angle it slightly so that like the long side of the microphone is facing me rather than like the very top of it. Because like, oh, my audio doesn't sound right. And then once I did a bit more research on it, I realized, oh shit, I set up my mic wrong. Let me just adjust that real quick. Yeah, no, when it comes to things like microphones and that, it's a little hard to get into, but it does help if you have someone who knows a bit about audio before getting into it, because you can't just like plug in the microphone and be like, job done, I'm ready to stream. There's like noise levels and all of that, and you have to like adjust audio and all of that to make it sound better, which is a little bit of stuff I actually learned using, what was it? I forget what it's called. I was using like the special Adobe audio editor for a little radio drama I made for university. And I like adjusted the audio slightly so it sounded like I was coming through like a walkie-talkie or something like that. I had like rain sound effect, and I altered that to make it sound like it was coming off in it was off in the distance, and like you were underneath something as well. I even was able to alter it to make it sound like you were like inside a vehicle and the rain was hitting the vehicle. I had a lot of fun with that, honestly. I sound horrible on my phone. It's so high pitched, I sound like a whiny kid. Hey, I'm 25 and I think I still sound like a whiny kid. Like, come on, God. Why'd you gotta mess up me so bad? Like, why couldn't you have allowed my voice to drop? I already have trouble 25? What? Yes. What, did you think I was older because we were making jokes about me being old? Look, I may look like I'm 35, but no. I may look like I'm like in my 40s and that, but no, I'm younger. I'm still somewhat young. Open. Oh yeah, no, thanks for rubbing that in, thanks. Because here's the thing, my hair, the reason my parsnip doesn't have like little bits of green sticking out the top is to represent the amount of hair I have. At like age 18, my hair started falling out. I think it was like by age 20, I had roughly as much hair as my father. I'd lost so much hair. I have like a photo, no. I have like a photo of me, I think it was when I was like 17. And like what? In 3, 5, 6, 7, in 8 years, I've almost lost all of my hair. Like there is literally none of it on the top of my head. I look like Homer Simpson. It's just hair around the side of my head. I even met like a friend of a friend, and when he first met me, he did not recognize me because my face does not match my voice. And it's bonkers. Like sometimes when I just meet people for the first time, as long as they know little about me, I would just ask them randomly, just like, how old do you think I am? And just wait for their response. And just be completely deadpan. They're like, if you're asking you're younger? Like, and I'll just be completely deadpan so they don't know if they're on the mark or not. And a lot of the time, people have said I'm older than what I actually am. I'm very upset about it. Only one person didn't, like, question my age. They were just like, how stressed are you? Finally, someone doesn't assume I'm, like, in my middle ages. The only thing I can be happy about is that I can at least somewhat grow facial hair okay. Oh, when I say I can grow facial hair okay, it's only really like the sides I can grow. It's not hardly like grow it on the chin. I've always wanted a beard. I've always wanted facial hair, so at least I can grow that. Oh. How close am I to leveling up? 10,000. I completely lost track of time talking. And, you know, just running around mindlessly, killing shades. I think what I'm going to do is, once I've beaten Nier Replicant, I'm going to try and diversify my streaming again. Because I have only been playing Nier like every single stream for right now. So I'm probably going to make it where weekdays is going to be a modern game, and the weekend is going to be when I play something retro. That's how I did it before. I just ended up playing retro all the time then. Or like playing one game all the time. But I'm definitely going to try and like get back into a rhythm like that. Mainly because then if there are like points in a game like this where I just want to mindlessly grind away to reach at max level, so like that, I'm not then start trying to think of topics to talk about ready for streaming, then I can like have something else ready. Well, that, and also I like playing a lot of different games. I was never picky when I was a kid to play on what games to play. I played literally everything. That's why I've added the game suggestion thing with the title. I'm willing to play the good, the bad, and the boring. I would try and make the boring interesting somehow. Also, I found out I may not need to worry about when I was in Soldin Prime Energy, because I saw a clip of this Australian mother who like brought a water dispenser. Did you have anyone to play with? I would always brawl with my brother. Most of the time, no. No, I did not. Usually when I played against my older brothers, they would always beat me, but they also didn't want to always play games with me because because they were much older than me. And my two younger sisters, they like playing with dolls more. So I was the middle child. So I just spent all my time just playing games. And most of the time I ended up playing single player games. And then when people did want to play with me, I was like, oh, I want to play my single player games. Because and even my family would be like, I would pick out a game that was single player only, and they'd be like, maybe you should get something that has 2 player in it, so other people can play with you. It's like, why? I only want to play games by myself. But also, would you beat your brothers and cousins in when you played against them? Because I never really would. And when I did play against my older brothers, they mainly just wanted to play FIFA, and I didn't care for football games at all. I preferred literally any other game than like sports games. So I never really played against them, even when they did. I never really liked playing against them because it was mainly just FIFA they could play. Because they would literally say any game I was playing with. There were some multiplayers that we got, like Mario Kart and Party. Most were single player though. I remember playing in Mario Party against one of my older brothers a lot, and Mario Kart. We would play a lot of the N64 game, and what he would do is annoyingly be up at the top of one of the towers on the N64. Because it was the like 4 giant building ones, each with their own color. He'd just go to the top of them and just sit up there with like a red shell or a star and just never approach. So if you chased him, he was really good at evading, and then he would also. Then when you would like almost get him, he'd then activate the star and run and like then chase you and hit you. And he'd just like wait up there and be the most patient person ever. Yeah, I never liked playing that with him because he would literally just stay up there the entire time. It was so annoying. I was always much better at like the actual racing aspect. Because we'd also play Diddy Kong Racing, and I don't know why. I could never really play that game well. Like, he would, like, the same older brother that would beat me a lot in Mario Kart, the balloon battle, he would get around the track really easily and win easily. Not me though. I would struggle. I would try and get around a turning, and almost always I would end up in the wall. No matter like how much I drifted or anything like that. It was so difficult for me to play in that. Even now I still can't play Diddy Kong Racing well. Because it's just so different in its turning capabilities compared to Mario Kart, and I don't like it. $40,000. I mean, I literally also had barely anyone to play with, even when I did have multiplayer games like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I played so much Brawl by myself. I had beaten Subspace Emissary so many times by myself and unlocked Wolf in it, or unlocked all the characters using in that so many times I lost count. But I would always do it single player. I never really had anyone to play it with. I pretty much always do it single player. God, I wish we had more Subspace Emissary. World of Light was alright, but I wanted more of the cutscenes like Subspace Emissary. Like, I understand they was that I forgot the guy who I've got the lead director for. I forgot his name, the lead director for that. I live in a small gated community, so when me and my brother started playing, everyone followed. Kids outside would be on their Game Boys. Ah. Yeah, I'm not in anything like that. And besides, I never really went outside all too much. Honestly, when it comes to my life, that might see is like kind of sad, really, because I never actually go outside all too much. I only occasionally go down to my local comic book shop, but that's only like once a week at most. Other than that, I'm mainly just keeping to myself. It's pretty much how I've always gone. Because back when I was like really young, it was almost impossible to have a conversation with me. Like, I would only, like, the only way to properly engage me in conversation was to talk about video games. I was that into just video games in general. Now I've expanded into being able to talk about loads of different stuff, but no, back when I was like really young, like early 2000s, it was video games or nothing. It would be so hard to try and engage with me in conversation about anything else, because I just didn't care for it. I didn't care about anything else. No, thinking back on my life when I was like a little kid, honestly, I had like no friends. At most, I can probably say I had like one friend throughout my childhood. One. I have no idea how he was able to get me to open up and be my friend, but he did it. He did what everyone else couldn't. He got me to open up and actually talk to. We even started talking about other topics. Like, I have no idea how. And it was a complete chance we started talking. Like, we were the last two to get ready for PE, and we just started talking, and then boom, instant friendship. And we've been friends ever since. Unbelievable, honestly. Looking at kid me compared to now, it's like a whole nother lifetime. Like a whole nother life I lived. Anyway, oh yeah, I was talking about the Prime Energy stuff. So, you know how I was, like, bad-mouthing Prime Hydration yesterday, specifically the Tropical Punch with all the sweetness they put in it? Well, I think it was, yeah, today I saw a video of, like, a mother brought one of those water dispensers and filled it with Prime Energy drink for her gamer son. And I'm just sitting there like, my kid's gonna, yeah. I think she's done quite a few TikToks of like her gamer son, like how I get my gamer son to take baths and like has Minecraft sets it to yellow, like makes the water yellow and all minion themed and that. Hold on, I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that. I just had to step away for a moment. Anyway, about the mother. Yeah, I think she, I believe she does TikToks about that. Like, one about what she does to prepare his bath. It makes it all, like, minion themed and, like, sets up a laptop with Minecraft on it. And also gives him, like, I can't remember what the drink was, but yet again, minion themed. I think it's the same. Sounds like the same mother when I heard her speak. But no, I'm just thinking like, I felt like absolute shit after drinking it myself, and you've given him an entire water dispenser. I mean, granted, I'm not one to talk. If I had the choice of either drinking a fizzy drink or water, I usually go for the fizzy drink, but at least the stuff I'm drinking isn't Prime Energy with its 2 grams of sugar. Like, seriously, 2 grams of sugar. And then he's got it in, like, the water dispenser. The amount of sugar he's gonna then be ingesting much sooner. It's unbelievable. At least it's unbelievable, really. I get if she's trying to support him with him trying to become like a pro, like enter the professional gaming scene, but you can't enter the pro scene unless you take good care of your body. It's so weird. No, I saw so many comments under like the tweet that posted the video saying like, I feel sorry for the kid's kidneys. He's gonna have real kidney troubles or liver problems down the line. I'll see if I can't find the tweet up after the stream or something like that, and just, it's true, sugar is bad for your stomach, brain, and your skin. Yeah, well, excessive sugar is bad for you. And with the amount of sugar that's in Prime Energy, I would not put it past it that is like, I would assume like 2 grams of sugar is like most of the amount of sugar you need. Because we'll talk about 500 milliliter bottle of prime hydration here that has 2 grams of it, making 10% of it solid sugar. Or no, not 10%, 5%. I can't remember the exact percent. I think it was 10%, but it was a while ago since we talked about it. But my God. And you just gave him like what? A 500 litre water dispenser of it. I'm assuming it's 500 litres. I never actually checked how much liquid is contained in one of those giant water dispenser jugs. But the fact that you just filled it with Prime Energy, and she's literally there, opening like bottle after bottle and just pouring it into the dispenser. She even said it's really hard to get the Prime Energy in Australia. Then why are you? And she's like, I had to get in contact with the supplier in order to get enough supply in to fill it. It's like, your bank account, how do you sustain it? What do you do for a living to be able to afford that much Prime Energy? Does sugar tax not exist in your country? Either she's a Logan Paul Muppet, or her son's a big fan of them and wants to make him happy. But whatever it is, like, understand supporting your kid and wanting the best and wanting to help them achieve their dreams, but the way she's going about it is absolute ludicrous. I mean, I've always thought about being able to have something like a mini fridge that I could just like open up, get a drink out, and boom, don't have to leave my room then. But I've never actually gone out my way to buy one, even as like an adult, because the thing is, I know I still need to be somewhat mobile. So I make sure I don't ever like get anything that means I don't have to leave my room as much. As much as I want to remain in my room, I know it's why I do my like weekly walk down to the local comic book shop, because it gets me out of the house. It gets me walking. I communicate with people. I'm not slowly losing my ability to like form long coherent sentences. Yes, same with me. Don't want to exercise, but it's a must. Body screams pain otherwise. Yeah. One of those things I don't want to do, but I know I have to do it. So I try and make sure that there's always at least something that means I have to at least get up and exercise. The thing is, I know I need to be doing more as well. Like, I need to actually get up and exercise a bit more, like do a bit more, be a bit more active in life. Because I also have like I also have like a little car boot near me that I used to go down like quite frequently. I think it was like I would go like 3 days a week. It was on like 3 days a week, and I'd just go down there and like go to the car boot, see what's on sale, see what people are selling. It was usually rubbish though. Occasionally I found like people selling like large collections of video games. But back then I wasn't like collecting PS2 games, which I am quite upset about, because I should have just been like, collect the video games. You want the video games. I do feel like a big thing that really made me be like, yes, I want to start collecting PS2 games now, is the fact that in fact I do stream them. Because if I didn't stream them, I might not be as inclined to like be collecting them as enthusiastically as I am. Well, when I say enthusiastically going out of my way for them, I'm mainly just like scroll through YouTube, see a video on an interesting PS2 game, like, oh, that's interesting. See whether or not I'm interested, and if I'm interested, add it to the list. If not, shrug my shoulders, move on to something else. Speaking of that, I do need to actually start filling out my GameCube collection. I do also have a working GameCube. I do want more GameCube games. Just that they're all a bit more expensive because they didn't sell as well. For obvious reasons that the GameCube was hard to develop for, and oh yeah, and it also didn't have a CD player in it. That's another thing. It was hard to develop for, so not many games released for it, and it didn't have a CD player like the PlayStation 2 had. So, and many people who brought a PlayStation 2 brought it for the CD functionality as well as the ability to play PS2 games on it. I mean, who doesn't want a CD player plus games console in one? Why you could watch so many films on modern day consoles now, and why? I was gonna say why I don't like the idea of like digital only consoles, but then again with the rise of streaming platforms, kind of makes discs now obsolete, even so I do kind of like physical media. I'm what, level 96 right now? 62,000. God damn it, it's like, it's almost 4 o'clock now. I titled this stream The End of Nier Replicant. I should have held off on it. I should have done Road to Level 99 or something like that. Oh, I've messed that up. Oh well. After the stream, I just retitled the stream to like Road to 99. I mean, apart from this one comment, this one part basically me admitting, oh no, it was originally called The End of Nier Replicant, because I thought that we'd reached the end, like I was gonna quickly reach level 99, we were gonna get all the pyrite we needed, and everything would be sorted. No. No, of course not, it's not that simple. $35,000. Oh god, I'm out of topics now to talk about. I mean, I talked quite a bit about a lot of stuff, but now I don't know how to feel like a lot of the rest is dead air. I doubt that, reaching max level is really going to make that much of a difference in the diary now that I think about it. And also seeing, like, how little my attack has actually increased since going from, like, what, level 80 to, like, almost level 99. I'm assuming the max level is 99, since that's usually the max level in RPGs, but it could be 100. Hell, for all I know, it could be 200. I mean, I'm pretty sure the max level in, what is it, Dragon's Dogma is 200. So who knows? It could be way from. It could even be like 2000 for all I know, like the Disgaea games where you can go up to level 2000. Yeah, for all I know, it could be 2000 max level. But I'm just assuming it's 99. So I'm believing I'm just 2 levels away now, because I'm now level 97. And my attack really isn't going up all that much. I don't know how to increase it more. I read somewhere the max level for Demi-Fiend is 256. I have no idea that's possible and have no idea why anyone would do that. I think that's mainly so that you could unlock every, master every single Margatama. Because there are a lot of Margatamas and you'll probably want to get every single skill. But you can only get skills once you reach a certain level. And with the amount of Margatamas there are, you'll probably need more than 99 levels in order to get all of the, or like master all of the Margatama. Because you do actually get like special classifications for the for each of the Margatamas you max out. So, because you've got Demi-Fiend, because you've got like the race class. You've got like the race category for demons, including the Demi-Fiend who has his own. And you can get like King if you master every single Margatama. That, and also, unlike most other RPGs, when you like max out your strength, you can't do more damage. In SMT, every single level up means you do more damage. So once you reach level, once you get 30 strength, each level up still increases your overall level. I mean, increases your overall damage. So you can still go like above, you can still like get more damage. I don't know why you'd want to max out all of your, like, all the demons in your party to level 256. The Demi-Fiend makes sense because most people build Demi-Fiend as a physical attacker and and that. So having a much higher damage will be good. And my dogs are going ballistic. Hold on. Alright, they stopped. They stopped on their own. Well, no, I've never gotten Demi-Fiend to, like, that level. I did get him past level 99 when I played it, because I played the PS2 version. Because I do own it on Switch. I just wanted to play the PS2 version because it has Dante from the Devil May Cry series in the PS2 version. So I played the PS2 version of SMT3. That, and also in the PS2 version, I'm not able to change the difficulty, which is something I can do in SMT3. I mean on Switch. And knowing me, when I want to grind up, I could just easily put the game down to easy mode and then just be given a boatload of XP, go back up to normal mode, or hard mode even, and then just have an easier time in the game. Also, buying items will be a lot cheaper as well in easy mode, so I could just be like, I want all these items, go down to easy mode, or get the items I want, go back up to hard mode. Like, it's too tempting to do that, and then once I do it, I'm like, oh well, this run's essentially forfeit now because I've lowered the difficulty so I could get stuff easier. Now I don't want to continue the save file because I've essentially cheated in it, or I feel like I've cheated in it. I should probably iterate that. This is my own belief that I feel like I cheat in the game when I do that. Which is also why I've never lowered the difficulty in this. Mainly because I don't know what lowering the difficulty will even do. And I could probably lower the difficulty, go into the diary, and get through it a lot easier. I never thought about actually seeing whether or not I can kill enemies easier with an easier difficulty, because I would do more damage, I would assume. Of course, enemies would do less damage, but then it'll be harder for them to kill me, which is not really what I want. But then it could also be easier for me to kill the enemies, which would be good. Huh. I don't know if playing on easy mode makes the enemies yield more XP though. Might do. Or it might just be that they're easier to kill. There we go. Went from level 91 to level 97. And 91,000 more experience points left, and then we've gone up another level. Oh yeah, Autumn, have I ever told you I attempted the Demi-Fiend fight in Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga for the PS2? Because I have multiple times. And yeah, did you finish collecting all the weapon upgrade components? I have not finished that yet, Crispy Chicken. I essentially have everything I need. It's just Pyrite I need. So, what I'm doing is I'm slowly working my way up to level 99. So then I can go into the diary, or the third door in the diary, and get the and like be able to kill the enemies a lot quicker in there, and basically allow myself to like rush through to the third part quicker, so I can keep getting the boxes there. But no, I've got like 8 more pieces of Pyrite I need. I need 3 for the Dragon Lance, 2 for Beastbane, and then 1 for like a bunch of others. But yeah, once I get like 8 more pieces of pyrite, I'm done, and I've upgraded all of the weapons. The only thing I haven't done is get all of the words, because I don't know how I find the rest of the words. Like, I'm missing the 30% item drop rate, and I don't know how to get that word. Like, I don't know at what point do I get that word. Because I looked up and apparently, like, you only get some of the words during specific story points, or like, specific points in the story. And the 30% word, or like item drop rate word, is meant to appear in the Lost Shrine. And I've killed so many shades in the Lost Shrine and never gotten it. Which is annoying, because I am literally 7 words away. I am 7 words away from completing this game. And I do not know where I go to get any of the words I need. And it's so infuriating. I've just been mindlessly running around here at the, just 2 endings so far, right? Yep. Just two more endings. Ending C and ending D. And then that's it. Then I would have gotten all of the endings for Nier Replicant. I don't know if I'm gonna go straight into Automata or if I'm gonna like take a little bit of a break and play other games. Like, I don't know, maybe play some more of my retro games. I might just replay Shadow Hearts for the PS2. The thing is, I really like the game Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts is a good game. And even though I beat it once before, I could replay that. It does? Thanks, Yoko Taro. I thought I was just 2 endings away, but no. He just had to add 1 more into the game. 1 more for me to try and get. Oh, thanks. I'll never escape the Nier series. I'll never escape. Wait, if they've added 1 more, that makes it end. That will mean, in chronological order, we have then 4 endings, with the final ending being ending E. Wait, did he add ending E from Grimoire Nier? Oh my god. Yoko Taro, you madman. I thought this was just a re-release of Nier Replicant. No, it's better to call it a remake at this point. They added it to better tie the games together. What was said. Oh, is that really what they say? Yeah. Where's the content that better ties the rest Nier Automata and Replicant into reincarnation, huh? Yoko Taro! And why is Zero there? Why can I have Zero as a party member in that as well? Where does it connect, Yoko Taro? Why is Zero in reincarnation? How does it connect to the rest of Nier? Sorry. I'm still peeved about that. I don't know how it all connects, and how does it all connect, Yoko Taro? I don't need everything spelled out for me. I just need to slightly understand it. Does reincarnation take place inside of the tree like some people have been speculating? Like, are we just running through Sleeping Beauty? Is that what the cage is? Or is the cage something completely different? like, why do they have human stories in it? Or stories of humans in war and that? And you mentioned things like Red Eyes and that. Why is some of it space and some of it sci-fi and some of it, like, samurai, Edo period, Japan and that? I want answers, Yoko Taro. Give me answers. And why the hell you have to call Brother Nier the World Ender? And why can't you give us Papa Nier, huh? No, Papa Nier has to be an outfit for one of the already existing characters in Nier Reincarnation. Couldn't give us Papa Nier though. And why'd you have to call Brother Nier the World Ender? Why can't you just call him Nier like all of the fans do? No, you have to specifically call him the World Ender. I mean, I think it's pretty cool that he's given a title rather than a name, but still, why is he called the World Ender? I mean, I understand why he's called the World Ender, but why call him the World Ender? Why not give him a canon name? And granted, we can name Brother Nier whatever we want, but come on, just give him a proper name. Just, why couldn't you call him Nier? Also, I've just been thinking, we've got the sister character of Yona. And then we've got... Well, I was just thinking, like, Yona sounds a lot like Yorha. Yona, Yorha. I wonder if there's a connection there. Who knows? Maybe it was actually Brother Nier that established the Yorha. I don't know. That might make sense. It was Brother Nier that established Yorha. Since we now know Ending E's canon. Which I don't know how Ending E is meant to, like, connect to the rest of... like, Replicant and that. Doesn't make much sense to me, but... I pretty much know the story to end in E. I mean, I'm not going to say it now because I was going to save it for after we got end in D, but apparently it's actually part of the game now, so I'm not going to be saying anything on it. But there is an extra ending. I just need to figure out how to get it. 139,000. Alright, everyone, we are so goddamn close. Oh. 126,000. We are so close to max level now. I don't even know if reaching max level is going to really do anything special for us. Or if it's just reaching it for the sake of reaching it. I don't know, maybe Yoko Taro himself pops into the game like, hey, I see you got to max level. You killed a lot of humans. You are a bad person. Anyway, congratulations for reaching level 99. I don't know, it just seems like something he'd do. Actually, no, he's not that much of a fourth wall breaker for writer. Or might give us like an Undertale feel, like letting us eventually know that, like, oh yeah, no, we're terrible for doing this. And so we technically already know we are, because we've already learned that all these shades are just human souls separated from their body to avoid white chlorination. Which we all know about now because I've read the full weapon line, or specifically all of the memoirs from Fool's Lament. $99,000. Ugh. $83,000. And I have put almost like 80 hours into this game. Well, technically more than that because of the amount of time that the game has been, you know, stopping and starting again. And also the fact that I did also start on this game before, but because I was having technical issues with it. Hello there, newcomer, and welcome to the stream. Fuck, why am I still so bad at saying hello and thank you for the follow? Anyway, thank you for the follow. Please do forgive me, I am terrible at reading. I do not know how to pronounce your name. But no, hello there. Hello. Could you give me a little help with how to pronounce your name? Because I am reading it and every single time, and I'm trying to think about how to pronounce it, and I do not know how. Could I get a bit of help, please? I'm calling my lifeline. I'm using my one free call lifeline, please. I don't even know how to... I know it probably ends with Rhea, but I don't know how the start of it goes. And I am going to butcher it if I attempt. But I would rather not attempt. It's okay, nobody knows how to, Illyria. Am I pronouncing it right? Illyria? Because I thought the A was meant to make a noise. Like, I was thinking, like, A something. And I thought it ended with Rhea. No, I was right that it was Ia, though. Illyria. Oh, thank you. But I was close. I at least got the I and A being Ia. I'm not a complete failure when it comes to reading. Thank you, see that, English teachers? I can read. Your letters were not wasted on me today. Were not wasted on me back then. I just didn't like reading the books you gave me. They were boring. I know how to read. Somewhat. I've played through this whole game. I've played through many a PlayStation 2 game. I haven't played for the whole goddamn... Have you been keeping up with Unite? No, I haven't.